Right, so I think your audio may need to be selected if you haven't done it, but I think we should be back live again. Okay, so welcome back to AusNZ Combined Racing League's Round 4, Race 2 here at a very wet Sonoma Raceway qualifying session. I'm your host, Woody Lizard, and alongside me is Maddie again. Welcome back, Maddie. Hopefully it is... It definitely is raining out there, mate, and hopefully we're keeping dry as Commander Cirrus, I think it might have been. I'm not too sure. No, Casey was running wide out there for the sweeper there. Got it back together. There's no damage on that car, but this is going to be a hectic qualifying with this light rain, Matty. They really need to try and get a lap down nice and early before the track gets too wet. Pretty much, and for the championship as well, we were saying that we did think Logical Sports would have been leading the championship, but as a matter of fact, he's 3 points trailing Sato 15. But the big change in the team's championship is the Team Extra cars have actually jumped the Casho cars for the team's championship at the moment. Well, sometimes they worry about the teams, but a lot of it's obviously about the Drivers' Championship. And as we said, 3 points separating Logical Sports, or Sato actually leading the championship, to Logical Sports in second. Yeah. Well, we did see Devil go back in, I think, so he was out on the track earlier. So, and that's the two. It's actually the two Vasmat cars in the pit lane of Dark Lord and Devil X. So, no, but they won't. Oh. No, they might not get any quicker, but at least they might get a time up and move themselves up the grid, depending on how bad some of the first laps were done. This is the man that we want to see what he does in this second race. He had a lot of pace there at the end of race 1. Had to make 2 pit stops. Yeah, could well and truly be plenty of cars. They're going to be trying to get the power up through here. Is Cirrus. He's on the gas, fishtailing it out of the final corner. That's it. Yeah, with beautiful mountains here, the Sonoma Valley, Sonoma Mountains. Oh, this track's actually cut around all in the hills here as well. Oh. So that's even going to give him a time around in the top 3 or 4 here at the moment if he can continue on. But this is where this is where it gets really wet here on the inside as well, the hairpin as well, as the water builds up, but there's not enough standing water there to affect him, so he's looking good, Highlander. Came out of that final corner, nice, got the power on, really good, so this should be a top 3, I reckon, close to it. Oh, 4th, just behind Tim. Yeah, and he did. Exactly, and he actually did it, as he said, he did that early on too, so, you know, if he didn't get out early, he wouldn't have had that time, so he's struggling now. That would have been Devil, as he's still, he's got a time down at the moment, 1:28. Still waiting for Blue Falcon and Dark Lord. as we've seen, what, 3 minutes remaining, 3.5 minutes remaining. Yeah, we'll see what he can do. He's going to get this lap here done. Yeah, not bad. No, it's getting very wet. Yeah, he lights it up more than what he would like to, I think, there, but as he's still trying to recover. So he was saying that the earlier lap would be more important, but Sato's proven everyone wrong here. But this sector here can be very tough with the water, so you can see he's just holding on. He's still being able to keep this lap validated. It was so close to invalidate it. Yeah, that's the question. Oh, big taily out of there, but he still seems pretty good. He might have lost. Nah. Might have cost him a little bit, which it has. Yeah, it cost him a lot. It's a big sector to try and keep to the power. And you need all that mechanical grip, and with all this wet track. Yeah, they're doing a really good job. Third and fourth. Setting themselves up for the race 2, the final race here at Sonoma. I think at the end of the day, some of these guys will just be out just to get a bit of experience for this wet track, because they know that this is going to happen late in the or sometime during this race. Yeah, so pretty close halfway through race distance. We've got 35 laps with a mandatory stop, so lap 16 is going to bide really well with the drivers to get off their slicks onto the wets. I don't think the wets really wear out that much either. They do wear, but not as much as what the slicks have been doing. Yeah, they're sliding. Yeah, it's definitely not the fast way around in these V8 supercars. They do look good though when they're sideways, but you know, the drivers, oh, one of the best men, Blue Falcon. Yeah, you can see it was almost half a second actually, but off his best time, I should say, not his worst time. Oh, it's Highlander getting it everywhere, other than straight. Look at this. What a great shots we're seeing here. Great car control by Highlander. He loves it, Highlander, especially this Model 1 car. He's been in this car for a long time. So unlucky not to win. Yeah, with the sound of victory, and it should have been the sound of victory at Bathurst last year, other than an unlucky disconnect. Commander Jim, he's done. And there we go. So Illogical makes it pole in front of Sato 15. So there you go, Sato 15. 3 points in front of Illogical in the championship. So this race is going to have everything. Highlander. So he's looking at this deja vu. We got Sato and Illogical, everyone that was involved in these little incidents early in the first race. They're all going to be coming together. Well, hopefully not together, but they're going to be right nose to tail early on in this race. Sharon Highlander is his teammate, Tim and Jack, on the second row. And then we'll have Dado Racer on the third row with Jetto. So you can't separate these extra and Cash Cow cars. They're on the same row. That's it. There they go. We've got the Jet K Gloves car of Commander Cirrus and Devil X in the Vazmac car on row 4. And then row 5 we'll have Night Havoc and Beastang doing a good job there as a top 10 qualifying. And then on row 6 we'll have Casey and Commander Jim. And the final row we see the Vazmac and the Besmont cars of Dark Lord and Blue Falcon. So let's get into the race. 35. Look at the track's dried up here. It's 4 p.m. in-game time, the afternoon sun, but rain on the horizon. So these guys are absolutely going to try and get their best position that they can early in this race. And it's going to be good. We're going to see some of these guys that have actually got some good wet weather experience, maybe be able to get some very good positions in the end of this race. Oh, hopefully it's not a disconnect, but at the moment on my feed everything's okay, but we'll wait and see. So Night Havoc in 9th position. We want to make sure that he makes this grid. Hopefully he's okay. Well, I don't think so, Matty. I think these guys here just know it's all for keeps. So, I don't think they know any other way than just go hard. They know they can make a lot of positions up early on. The track, as you know, just closes up into that one line, and 2 just doesn't fit sometimes. They're just waiting. So the guys are definitely going to be trying to make sure that they've got their pit strategy sorted for the change of the tyres to the wets, not the slicks. Maybe we might see some mistakes in the pit lane where they haven't changed or ticked the right button and they get their slicks on. Hopefully that doesn't happen as Illogical does a nice jump, but can Sato take it down the outside like Highlander did early in the first race. He's trying to do it, but it looks like Illogical's going to make that turn 1. He has. Sato's fault. This is a lot cleaner start here, Matty, and they're all funneling through out of turn 1. Down into the little valley here. Yes, beautiful. Good to see. Great start here for race 2 at Sonoma. And we've got Dado having a look down the inside of Tim and Jack. Thought wise just to hold it off here as they all coming on through a lot cleaner than what we've seen in the first race. Learnt their lessons. And here comes the thunder of the V8s down through the S's. What a sight this is. Hard on those brakes. But Illogical's up to the task as well. Team Mondelin cars are looking good, 3 and 4, sorry. Oh, who's around on the outside here? Oh, Casey! What a move by Casey over Beastang. So Beastang just lost out. He was in 12th and he's dropped down to 14th. Blink of an eye. What a move by Casey. And here we go. Here comes Sato. Looking around the outside, making a logical defend early here. Looking for the in and out. No, he's got to follow to try and pressure in a mistake as well. But early on these tyres, they're going to hold on. They're all gripped up here at the moment. Oh, there's only a slight little, is it gave him a little bit of a how you going there, Sato, but I was going to say there was not much room down the inside, and Sato absolutely precision driving, took it down the inside and made that move into the hairpin for the lead of the race. What has the Logical got in return here? Is he can challenge now Sato, or is he just going to hold off here and make sure he keeps Highlander at bay? He wants his teammate Dado to be up there as well, but Dado's fighting Highlander's teammate Tim and Jack, who's having an absolutely brilliant race here tonight for race 2, and just Jetto hounding the back of Dado as well. Yeah, they're very strong, all these guys, and there's a reason why they're up there. Yep, sure do. Casey's up to 10th too. He's flying at the moment. Oh no! That's Commander Jim has got down the inside of Casey and spun him around. He won't be happy about that, Casey. So that's, yeah, I don't think there's any problem. I think Dark Lord's just probably just generally struggling, but B Stang obviously slowly coming on back up through the field again. He's got some pace, we know. B Stang, he's in the 14, so he's a bit quick. Oh, that's a disconnect by one of the Vazmat cars, probably Devil, as he's dropping down the order. That's unfortunate early on. Only lap 3 by Devil. Probably lap 4, I'd say. So Logical, nice and fast at the moment. Did a 10.7 that last lap by Illogical, so he was a lot faster than Sato. Got a time penalty that previous lap as well, so no, he didn't. And maybe also he tried to take away that time penalty for a 12 as well. I reckon he probably tried to lift off with the penalty and it's still stuck, so that's why he got a 12. Yeah, that's right. But he's doing a terrific job. He's not getting too worried about Dado behind him at the moment. Dado's moving everywhere. He sure is. Yeah, well, Highlander's just in front of Tim, but I don't think Tim's really getting affected where Highlander is at the moment. Yeah, little glance. It's, yeah, 7th and behind him, Night Havoc in the Payas car. Oh, what a sensational lap by Sato. Yeah, well, normally happens in the mid-pack or the later half of the mid-pack, doesn't it, Matty? That's the drivers, they make those little bit of errors here and there, but there are reports of a few tiny little bits of raindrops. Nothing to affect anything at the moment, but the odd little drop is starting to fall. Yes. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. So nothing to worry. Oh, Tim and Jack. Absolutely went exit stage right. After such a good run, 7 laps, he's been holding out there in position 4. But then Jetto, something happened to Dado, because Jetto, is that right? Was Dado in front of Jetto, or? So Dado could have. Yeah. Yeah, right, so here we go, and as we can sort of see, the evidence of rain is starting to fall in different parts of the track. He's a bit frazzled. This is where we saw the strong move by Commander Cirrus on was it Tim and Jack, or Commander Jim, I think it was, sorry. Was it Saturday, was it? Oh, I was thinking in the first race, I think Commander Cirrus made a big move down there. That's it. Too many cars, and this is where the guys just want to try and see if you can hold out that rain. They just don't want to be falling too much at the moment, but oh, nice move. Casey's on a mission, so he's come from last and now he's into 8th position. What a move, what a run by Casey. Absolutely setting the track alight in a 10, also 1:10.4 that previous lap as well. So he was the second man fastest to Sato the previous lap. Keep this up, and yeah, he's doing a good job. Just as a reserve driver, he's probably driven the majority of the team so far in this championship. He's man on a high demand. Exactly, sure is. What's Dado got in store for Jetto? Look at Dado's pace he had coming up into turns 1 and 2. Oh, this is starting to look, yeah, a bit sketchy. But look, the track's still dry. The sun's still out. The track's still dry. So it's just a little bit of that moisture falling from the sky, but nothing to affect these guys at the moment. We're on lap 9 of 35. We've still got Sato out in front. He's got a 6-second lead over Logical Sports, and Highlander in 3rd in the first of the Mondelez cars. Yeah, well, see, Jetto can't do much to the gap of Highlander at the moment. They're running roughly the same amount at the same times, lap times. But Jetto's got the problem of having Dado right behind him, and then Dado's got Commander Cirrus not too far either, so... Yeah, a little bit of a draft, but he's also getting good power out of that final hairpin, I'd say, Matty, and that's... Oh, Jetto! He might have just brushed that tyre wall, maybe just stayed out of it, which looks okay. The tyres wouldn't have affected him too much. Yeah, he's having a good run, Night Havoc. Good to see. It always is, yes. He's loving his V8 racing. Yeah, he was the winner of the Super 2 Series last year. Obviously, the Super 2 not running this year is not enough numbers, so he's in with a bit, or he was always going to be in the Supercar Series this year. And he's currently 6th in the championship as well, so he's doing a great job. just a little bit. Yeah, nice move. Nice move by Commando. Cirrus as well, up into 4th. Now he's going to chase down Highlander in front. Good run by the ZKP 51 SimSport guys. As you said, now in 4th and 7th. You wouldn't think so. Don't forget with... Yeah, I think Casey's just managing his tyres too, and he's just doing it so well. But maybe Jedi, his tyres, you know, he had that big moment. Might have overheated his tyres a little bit. So that's early. He's putting on... If he's going to put on the wets here now, that's going to be interesting to see what happens here if those wets take a punishment before the track's even wet. I'd say so too. Look, there's no water coming off any of these tyres at the moment, so his tyres are absolutely going to be more like red hot before the track gets wet. At the same time, wearing them down as well. Yeah. But in saying that, Matty, like the guys don't even have their windscreen wipers on yet. You know, it's not even falling that hard. So could the mistakes creeping in the extra team cars, they're leading the championship, but as we've seen in the first race, Dado came in following a Logical Sports and the pit bay was full, so he had to motor on through. He couldn't stop, so he had to do 2 stops for the mandatory stop. So, and he's pitted in maybe, as you said, probably 3 or 4 laps too early here tonight for the second race. That is his. Now Dark Lord's in. And there's no damage there, so they're just following suit. So maybe they find that the track starts to get a little bit wet too quick, so they just, you know, oh, look at Casey. That's beautiful save by Casey as he's trying to put pressure on Night Havoc in front of him. This is for 5th position too, a top 5 from Casey early on here at the moment. He'll be happy with this if he can make this stick. Oh, look at it squirming around the top of the hill there. Yeah, so Casey's going to stay out another lap here. Yeah, well, we'll have to... Dado's going to do, because Dado's done a 25 on his out lap. So we'll see what he does here. And Sado won't be happy about this because he knows this is a challenge. And maybe Dado, he's holding him up and giving a Logical, because the Logical's dropped a ton of time to Sado. And the blue flag should be out, and Dado should be letting him go. Yeah, big moment here. I think Sado should have gone in that time too, because he's getting held up, and he's got a man of Dado that just does not want to let him go. This could end in tears, Matty. Oh, what a shot that was. See Sado fully opposite, lock up over the rise of turn 4 or 5. Not the... Yeah, he is, but this could be dangerous too. From Dado, he's got to be careful. As you said, there's only one line through here. Patience is the key. Yeah, but Sato was held up big time that previous lap to do the 16. I think he was still in the times of 13s, but I think Sato will be coming in this lap around. Oh, one more. I don't think there's anything to be gained here, so this is a big call. Was locked up too. He was locked up trying to get down to that 60k's into the pit lane too. As Casey, he's doing an extra lap. He's still on the slicks. His window, his windscreen wipers are going. Jetto's in the lane, so they're all coming in. Yeah, he's doing a good job, but you've got to find when Illogical went in as well early already. So we'll see. Sato's obviously going to be in this lap, and we'll see where Illogical filters out. He was 8 seconds behind Sato when I think he pitted. So we'll see if he's made that extra time. Yeah, look, once that water, as he said, Matty, once that water starts coming off the tyres there, you know it's too wet for slicks. So he's going to be in. Here he comes. Yeah. Got the wets on. Big crawl out, but you got Illogical now, and you got one of the Vazmat cars out in the dirt there. Obviously, probably stuck out on the slicks, caught out. But you think that Sato's done enough here. What a great run by Sato. Again, the pit strategy's worked out really well for Sato. He's actually probably gained time on Illogical. Like he's actually put a bigger gap. Yeah, true. So Illogical comes out of the final corner, and Sato's already up past out of turn 1. Yeah, he's pretty close. Yeah, because he was behind Dado at the time, wasn't he? And when Dado pitted early, the loser. So he's now stuck behind Jetto again. So it's cost him a lot of time going in so early, Dado. Yeah, it's not the best feeling here in these supercars, rear-wheel drive with plenty of horsepower to boot as well. So it's very delicate on the loud pedal, that's for sure. As it looks like Cirrus got it all wrong through the S's. I mean, not Cirrus, sorry. I mean, it was Jetto, sorry, who were looking in front of Dado. Oh no, Blue Falcon was in the pits and then he's been retired, so Blue Falcon again not doing any good in the Besman car. He's not having any luck whatsoever. And then we got Tim and Jack in the model. Oh, there we go. Oh, and he's crunched that concrete wall too, so that's going to be costly. Oh, he's picked up reverse. Got to be careful. As along comes Commander Jim in the Payas car, picks up an easy position for 8th. So now Tim and Jack's going to be trying to latch on the back of Dado. We just don't know what his state of Dado's tyres too, after he's had to do about two laps probably on more dry conditions than what these guys have done on their wets when they've got it when the track is wet. A lot of water spray coming up now, Matty. He's crunched big time, so that's costly after a nice solid run early on. The wet weather, the wet conditions has caught him out. That's right. Nah, I think he's obviously made a wrong strategic call there. Thought it was going to pay off, but obviously it has not at all. But the more that he holds back Tim and Jack, the better it's going to be for him. Because Tim and Jack's going to start to burn his tyres by switching around, trying to make a move somewhere. Occasional lock-up too is going to be, not good for Tim and Jack. But yeah, so true. Well, that's it too. So they're coming down the middle part of this turns 5 and 6 here, just trying to pick up a little bit more grip. The normal racing line on the racing line on the left is probably a little bit more slick with all the rubber, the tyre that's been put down from the previous races. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I think the puddle, there's a bit of a puddle that starts to form up down the low part of the circuit here at the hairpin, down the inside. You can see a little bit of a river going across there. It generally looks pretty even, like there's not that much standing water, like pools of water anyway. But just look down onto the right hand side, there's not really much forming there because the cars have been coming through, washing off quite a bit of the water through there. Yeah, he's just taking it easy. He's taking it easy too. He's got a good lead, but look, he's still smashing out the times in 18s. He's the fastest man on the track, even in the wet. No one can stop him at the moment. The only thing that can stop him is himself. Yeah, definitely, but Commander Jim looking pretty strong to maybe pick up this piece of the wounded car in front of him. Yeah, we wondering what happened there. Definitely, he was, you know, in the hunt. He was in the, what was he? Was he 4th or 5th or something like that at the time? Yeah, and it's just a shame that he obviously went in early, and obviously it hasn't paid off for him. He's struggling now. Oh, so's Jedi. But he did find the wall too, didn't he? So he's got some front end damage. Not too many cars don't have damage here tonight. Yeah, they've all started. Well, Commander Cirrus is the man that was fastest last lap with a 19.0, so conditions are starting to level out for some of these guys, and some of the wet weather experience of the guys is starting to show. We'll just see if they can start bringing in those consistent 19s, or if they're going to fluctuate around the 19s, 20s. Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Oh. Yeah, he's trying to entertain himself, I think, there in the crowd. And, oh, we've got Jetto. Yeah. Beastang still around, just in case Tim and Jack starts dropping down hard. But he's 20 seconds behind, but there's still, what have we got? Another 12 laps remaining, so there's plenty of time for Beastang maybe to pick up the pieces here of Tim and Jack. Yeah, in the dry, he had that car on rails pretty much. Yeah, it doesn't seem to affect though. Tim and Jack went straight through it, and he seemed to keep the power on. There was no, it didn't sound any high rev or any wheel spin. He's still on those nice fast times, but Saturday did an 18.3. He's just still just motoring on through. But Commander Cirrus obviously trying to get onto the podium, and he's got every bit of a chance. He's only half a second behind Highlander, copping all the spray. No, exactly, but also look just up the road as well, not too far, is also a Logical Sports. So Commander Cirrus can see a second place here, and he doesn't want to give that up. So every chance that he's going to have, he's going to, you know, put his right foot forward and keep it flat on the floor if he can. As that looks like maybe Beastang getting out of the way of everyone. Nice driving by Beastang. Yeah, there's a battle here for basically second position. Oh, that's a big omen too, as that being our endurance, our final round next weekend, 61 laps around Laguna Seca. So this could be starting the tide turn for the JK Gloves team with Commander Cirrus. shooting out of a cannon. I'd like to see all these, Matty. That's right. You'll probably find our terms and conditions are non-existent either. It's all about good times and a bit of fun. So come and find us on our Facebook page, ANZ CRL. You'll find us in the groups there for Australia and New Zealand sim races out there on the Xbox, catering for project cars too. We've also got our website. You can find us there with all the information, history, everything that's been going on since 2016 at aus-nzcrl.weebly.com. But back to the action here with Highlander still in third position, trying to chase down a Logical Sports, but also trying to keep this man, Commander Cirrus, at bay as Dark Lord is back in pit lane. But what can we see here for the... He has too, so this could be interesting to see if Dado drops another spot. This is the battle that we want to see for second, third and fourth. Dado. That's right. That's right, and you could just spear off and miss them and straight into law too. So yeah, it's a fine line at the moment, Matty. But I'm sure these guys here, they're all been there before. And wow, so Dado. Something went wrong there with Dado. Got his laps muddled up or something there, but got an early call into the pit lane, and it hasn't paid off, and he's struggled ever since. I'm just hoping that he's actually on wets and he's not on slicks, but surely if he was on slicks he can't be doing what he's doing. He'd be... Yeah, we'll stick with this because this is absolutely going to be exciting. The runt. Oh, Cirrus just having a good view here of the battle in front. Highland tippy-toeing through here, through the S's. And what could have been for B-Stang as well, he's just hanging there in the background. Not for position. Oh, definitely. Don't they look good coming into this final corner? It is a technical circuit and the drivers will be absolutely spent at the end of this too. This is the second of the two races that they've had, 35 laps. I actually didn't see how long the first race went for, but it was probably around about the 45-minute mark, 50-minute mark. So they're definitely earning that keep here tonight. Well, that's good. It's just, yeah, we both had the same thought there, and you can just see that they've sort of separated the same distance. Maybe just trying to get their tyres back into a mode where they can attack again. They all came together. Yeah, that's definitely it. That's it. The tyres aren't getting any better. They're actually getting more uglier as we go. So they're going to be a bit more of a handful come late in this race. Yeah, good run by Nighthavoc. Look at Commander Jimmy did a 20 that last lap as well. So the Payas cars are absolutely on fire in the wet. They love it. Oh, yeah, not at all. It's unfortunate for him. Yeah, that's right. He's had good moments here tonight, but he just hasn't been able to keep it for the whole race distance, unfortunately. Oh, it's Highlanders. He's been able to keep that. That's a nice bit of car control. Yeah, sometimes it's easy to follow the driver in front of you as well, and that sometimes happens as well. You brake at the same point, so if he goes in there hot, you end up in there hot as well. But Commander Cirrus, where's he going? I thought he was running a bit too wide there, but that's to get a nice little run through here. Oh, little lock up. Yeah. So 5 laps remaining. Can Logical hold on to this second position, or is Highlander going to come back at him? And all up in front, Sato's still in front, 18 seconds in front of this battle here. He's doing a tremendous job in the Casho car. Not so much for his teammate Jetto, all the way down in 9th. They will be. That painted curbs be like ice. As you can see now that Highlander is really caught up on the back of a Logical again. Maybe it's just into that that top end hairpin. It just looks like they are closing hard under the brakes. Look at the distance he made up here on a Logical. Highlander's so strong. Yeah, and that's where. Yeah, that's what we're saying about Dado. So the Team Exeter cars have actually got that power down nicely out of the tighter corners. But this mid-corner pace that these cars behind him have been getting. This is where they've been catching, especially through the second sector, is where they've been pretty fast. Yeah, they know it's getting now, it's payday now, and it's only, 3 laps remaining. So it's now or never. Yeah, that's what I've been gathering too. It seems like Cirrus isn't afraid to put the car anywhere on the track, whereas the other guys are sort of, not really tiptoeing, but they really don't want to venture too far out of the line that they've been running lap after lap. Where Cirrus has been experimenting. He's been, out wide, like you said, the go-kart track. He looks like he's tucked it down the inside this time. Just finding out where the grip is, I guess. Yeah, he's through in that hairpin. You see a lot of the other cars are just starting to lock their tyres, but his car is just so stable under the braking. So 2 more to go, including this lap. So we have got a big battle for second position between a Logical, Highlander and Commander Cirrus. And how's it going to play out? Matty, what do you think? Is it going to stay as it is, or do you think there's going to be a turn? Oh, as we talk, Highlanders just keeping on the black stuff. Yeah, I tell you what, it's not hard for them to do a mistake here at the moment. They've been behind the wheel in this race for close to 50 minutes, and they already did a 50-minute race previously, so you could say, well, good part of nearly 2 hours behind the wheel here tonight. And challenging conditions here, race 2, Matty, aren't they, with this rain? They started off with the heavy clouds and now into the rain. Oh. Yeah, and very close indeed. Highlander again. Trying to cover his line from Matty, but also trying to challenge Illogical at the same time. It's a tough gig, especially in the wet as well. Yeah, I think you're right, but I tell you what, it's been an entertaining race. These drivers have absolutely excelled here in the wet. Tim and Jack putting a lot of pressure on Dado at the last part of this race as well. Oh, it's definitely on. Here he's trying to put all the moves that he can, but my bet is I reckon Commander Series is going to move from 4th up to 2nd here. I think something's going to happen. We're going to have Highlander have a good move down the hairpin here, I reckon, this lap. Highlander knows he can't wait till the final lap because the drive that Illogical has out of this hairpin is sensational. So Highlander's going to have to make this move this lap. Yeah, he knows he's fast here, Highlander, but Highlander, is he going to have a nice little turn in? You can see that Illogical's just kept it. Oh, here goes Cirrus. Will he get to keep it around the outside? We saw Casey do it early in the race, but not in the wet here. That's just how. That's it, you know, just a bit of that battle in that hairpin. And Sado's doing a good job out in front. He's coming into the, coming close to the hairpin, I think, as we speak, coming and running into the hairpin for Sado. Oh, there goes Cirrus right on the outside. That's it. You might want to go to Sado as he's coming across the finish line to take victory. There he is. Congratulations to the Cash Show car, but we're going to have to go back to that battle. And here it is. Is there going to be any change? Well, if it's going to be anyone, it's going to be this man, Highlander. We know how strong he is, but we've been seeing Cirrus as well coming in strong into this hairpin at the same time. As Illogical takes the inside. No, he doesn't. Oh, he's giving him it. And here comes Cirrus. Cirrus is going to take it free. Oh, big bump into the tyre wall. Oh, big move by Cirrus into the third, into the podium spot. Bit cheeky by Cirrus, but I think he had every right. Oh, as Highlander says goodbye. He's not happy, and that's not very nice to see, though, in our group, seeing that happen either. But anyway, here we go. Commander Jim coming home in 6th position. The Team Payers cars come in 5th and 6th, so they're going to be very excited about that. A good run. And what a great result by them. The Payers cars. So that's the end of that race. So yeah, we only had the 6 cars on the lead lap, so it was a very hard race. Cars falling by the wayside, but Sado 15, the man of the moment, extending his lead in the championship as well. Came into this race 3 points in front of Illogical Sports, but now he will extend that to around about 12 points or so, I'd say. So he's in front of Illogical Sports with Commander Cirrus coming home in 3rd after taking that cheeky position over Highlander at the end. And then the team pace cars, 5th and 6th. What a great run throughout this weekend. And then Dado Racer, big loser tonight with a pit stop nice and early when the track wasn't quite wet, in our opinion, Matty. So he's back in the 7th. And then Tim and Jack in 8th. In the second of the team, Mondelin cars, Jetto, a hard race that you'd like to just go home and forget about. But coming home in 9th with some valuable points for the Team Casho car in the championship for the teams. B-Stang again in 10th. I think that's where he finished the previous race. And we go down the order now into 11th. Casey on lap 34. And then we had Dark Lord retired on lap 23. And I think Blue Falcon lap 15 and Devil X lap 4. So there we go. Entertaining round, the penultimate round of our AusNZ Combined Racing League's V8 Supercars America Championship. We have got one more round to go next weekend. You don't want to miss it. It's the endurance round where we'll have 61 laps around Laguna Seca. And I tell you what, that is going to throw up quite a race, I think, Matty. So you definitely want to tune in and watch that here at our ANZ CRL Twitch channel. So until then, I've been your host, Woody Lizard, and alongside me has been Matty Seeking. Thanks again, mate. Definitely always entertaining here for the AusNZ Combined Racing League. So again, everyone, be safe, take care of one another, and we will see you next week. Cheerio.